had a consideration, of course, that I've been a club manager for nigh on 20 years, and the change, I think, is the thing that concerned me most. The change, of course, managing on a day-to-day basis with players, as opposed to international management, where you are seeing the players maybe once, maybe every 2 months or something like that. And so that'll be a change in lifestyle that I'll have to experience and find out whether I enjoy that. At this moment, that would have been a concern, but the opportunity to manage the Republic of Ireland was far, far too good to turn down. Well, I've worked with Roy just in recent years. Really, I know it was only television work, but I've got to know him a little bit, and I wanted him here. He is an iconic figure in world football. That's obviously very important. I think he'll work well with me, and I think he'll work well with the Republic of Ireland players. I think deep down, I think they will be very pleased to have someone of that iconic stature in their midst, and I think he'll be a very positive influence on these young players. Yeah, I will be attending League of Ireland games without question. I think that would go with the territory. I think it would be important for me as well to do that. And wouldn't it be fantastic if there were a couple of gems there playing in the league that would be good enough to play international football for the Republic? I think that I have kind of a system in mind. I think sometimes you have to adapt systems to the players that you have available to you. Essentially, I want us to play with a lot of passion and a lot of drive. I'm hoping that that would be just a prerequisite. And the opportunity for some of the talented players to be able to express themselves. And if they can express themselves positively and are up to the task of winning international games, then I think we'd all be happy. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'll look at that very, very closely. I will have the time after we come back from Poland in our second friendly game. And I use the time between now and the new year to see as many players as possible. Obviously work closely with the FAI on players that are available to me that I may not have seen, or players, younger players that, you know, that have escaped the radar. So all in all, I would reckon that by the new year that I'd want to be familiar with just about everybody that we can choose. Well, have a guess. You know, which one's my living? I love Derry. I want Derry to win the All-Ireland every single year. And my older brother was 18 years of age in 1958 when he played in the Derry team, and I was lucky enough to attend that as a 5 or 6 year old with my mother, and of course rooting for Derry every single year. They managed to achieve it in the 90s, which was great, and delighted for them, absolutely. But my livelihood's at stake, so you might, if it was a straight choice, I'm sorry. Well, tell them that if I'm ever eating biscuits, I prefer them to be, I prefer them not to be soft, which means they've been stuck in water or something, I guess. Here, I can't stand that. And if he agrees with me, we'll both be in business. Probably some job that was keeping me alive, or some goal that was keeping me alive. I don't know. As the years go on, I think the jumps get smaller and smaller. But don't worry, if the Republic of Ireland score a few goals, I assume I'll be leaping around and trying to get the height that I had maybe 25 years ago. Interestingly, I saw Horslips years and years ago, and I thought they were very, very talented and very good indeed. Undertones from Derry, you know, and that would be hard to go past them, you know, really. And I thought they were absolutely brilliant. But Horslips also my era, you know, so close, but I think hopefully the Horslips lads will forgive me by me going for the Undertones. I'll see. I'll think about that during the course of time. But at this minute, I think that I might just I might go with a suit for these games coming up.